Mr. Krabs dumped the leftover grease from the Krabby Patty kitchen right in front of the Chum Bucket. His goal was to save money on cleaning costs, but unexpectedly, it ended up making Plankton's business extremely successful. That morning, Plankton stepped right into a huge puddle of used grease. He slipped and fell straight to the ground. Then he discovered that this stuff smelled terrible, but somehow tasted incredibly delicious. Soon, a long line of customers formed outside the Chum Bucket. Meanwhile, the Krusty Krab was completely empty. Mr. Krabs thought his secret formula had been leaked, so he personally went to investigate. It turned out that Plankton had created a brand new food called the Chum Bucket, and the shocking part was that it was made entirely from leftover grease. It tasted 10,000 times better than a Krabby Patty. So Mr. Krabs immediately came up with a plan to fight back. He ordered SpongeBob to fry 2 patties at the same time. One patty was added to the burger, while the grease from the other patty was poured all over the first one. And just like that, a deluxe greasy Krabby Patty was born. SpongeBob worried that customers eating such oily food would harm their health, but Mr. Krabs completely revealed his true nature of chasing profits. That very afternoon, he changed the Krusty Krab's signature menu item, and all the customers waiting in line at the Chum Bucket immediately ran over. The Krusty Krab was packed with customers again. Everyone was eating so much the grease was dripping from their mouth. After learning what happened, Plankton decided to fight back. He immediately launched the 4 times greasier Chum Burger. When customers saw the giant advertisement, they instantly rushed back to the Chum Bucket and lined up again. Mr. Krabs refused to give up the competition. He ordered SpongeBob to produce even more grease, but right after he turned around, he slipped and fell hard. It turned out he had stepped on a slice of bread covered in grease. Suddenly, Mr. Krabs had a brilliant idea. He created a new greasy product called the Oil Flavor Supreme and stole all the customers back. Not wanting to lose, Plankton also went all out. In the blink of an eye, he released a new product called deep fried grease scrap. The customers were completely attracted and kept losing customers again. Mr. Krabs actually started selling leftover grease soup, but when SpongeBob walked out of the kitchen, he saw the entire restaurant covered in grease. Every customer looked exhausted after eating all that unhealthy food. Even Patrick lost his balance and fell over because he had eaten too many greasy scraps. SpongeBob decided to put justice before friendship. He chose to protect his conscience and stand by his principles. The next day, a health inspector arrived and stepped out of his car to examine the piles of leftover grease everywhere. Mr. Krabs and Plankton immediately panicked. They never expected that SpongeBob was the one who called the inspector. As soon as SpongeBob tried to explain, Mr. Krabs threw him into a trash can. Then Plankton quickly slammed the lid shut. They kicked SpongeBob away and claimed it was just normal business competition, but the truth had never stayed hidden forever. Soon, the two of them started blaming each other again. However, the health inspector did not care about their argument. He ordered both restaurants to shut down for cleaning and repairs. They would remain closed until everything was properly cleaned up. No matter how fierce business competition becomes, it should never come at the cost of people's health. Cleanliness and integrity are the true foundations of a business that lasts.